What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dakio Sosa, man. Dakio for short, man. We back with another video, man. Reacting to. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dakio Sosa, man. Dakio for short, man. We back with another video, man. Reacting to. Do all football players think the same? Obviously, no. But I wanted to react to this video, man, to show y'all a different side of me. Also, tap back into my roots, my first love, which is football. You know what I'm saying? With football season coming around the corner and NCAA from the drop, trying to get this basketball off me and get back into football, man. So let's get into the video, man, see what it's talking about, man.
Today we're about to find out if all football players think the same.
Okay, but who said I'm going D3 though?
From Montana.
What do you want us to do?
Kick.
I would be at Bama.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, wait a minute.
I wonder what question that is.
Athlete, and like, you good. He might have had more girls D3 though.
I wish the college football game came out earlier so I could have been in the game.
We thinking the same thing?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm slightly disagree because FCS wouldn't have been in it anyway.
I wouldn't have been there. I wouldn't have been there.
Yes, even though I wouldn't have been in that motherfucker regardless. Yes, but I wouldn't have been in that motherfucker regardless. No cap.
I guess the argument is if it came out earlier, would FCS be in it by now?
No, I would have been.
That's why I'm kind of
FCS West.
yeah. FCS West.
Yeah, I do kind of wish I was in the game, but I know if I was at Michigan, I'd be like a 60 overall because I didn't play for real. Or this is my last year at Utah State. I think our team would have been trash. Although DT would have been tough to use, but our team wouldn't have been tough enough for me to use for real. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. It wouldn't have been that cool.
I don't care what the overall was, bro. I could have played with myself in the game and other people.
No cap. If I had made the team at Bama, because that's why I went to school at. If I had made the team at Bama, I probably been a 0 overall, but I would have maxed this shit out. 99 overall. Every position, nigga, I'm winning the Heisman. Nigga, I'm at quarterback. I'm putting myself at receiver, tight end, everything. Nigga, I'm going crazy. Not gonna lie.
I said in the game,
But sadly, that didn't turn out, and the game went out.
myself in the game. My homies could have used me in the game. I would have been probably doing the same. But I'll tell you what, I would have tried a lot harder to stay D1 because, I transferred a little bit, settled to go D2, but I probably would have just trusted the process a lot longer just because I would have just trusted the process.
Don't listen to that bullshit. Nigga, go where you finna see the field and ball, nigga. It's okay to be a big fish in a small pond. The shit this nigga talking about, fuck a game, bitch. If you trying to go to that league and ball, nigga, hey, you gotta start where you start from and ball, my nigga. You ain't gotta go to the big D1s, you know what I'm saying? To start out, everybody ain't got to at least, you know what I'm saying? Cause development of players ain't the same as it was back then as it is now. That shit different now, you feel me? Cause the transfer portal is fucking this shit right now. But back to the video.
To stay D1.
He said I would have stayed D1. Bet on myself just because I'm in the game.
Because, bro, at the time, the transfer rules, if you wanted to transfer, you couldn't just.
Well, in his time, it was still gonna.
But it's like, if I still could have been in the game, I would have trusted the process. I would have just stayed D1.
That's fair. We would have been on the same team. FCS West would
Nah,
have been on the
for
same team.
NIL is good for college football.
This question, I probably have to say neutral because it's perks, it's pros and cons to the shit. You feel me? Like NIL, I'm happy the players are getting paid, but niggas are getting overboard now. Like it's getting bad. Like you know what I'm saying? Like niggas are not growing as athletes per se. Niggas are coming in with that ego off the rip. Cause shit, nigga, I'm coming in, I'm making an M or 2 right now. You know what I'm saying? Then like with NIL, I don't think in the next couple of years, as time fades away, I think we're gonna get away from skillful coaches. Like coaches who know how to coach the actual game. I think we're gonna go into the phase of player coaches. Player coaches are most likely gonna take over, bro. And sad to say, that's just how that is gonna be. Players, coaches are what's going to take over college football here shortly. Watch when I say it.
Stay right here. I ain't gonna lie.
And I'm hurt because I'm a Bama fan because it fucked us up. That's the con. I'm gonna keep it there. I'm gonna keep it stat. I'm a Bama fan. NIL fucked us. Cause money ain't long down here. Sad to say, it just ain't. Money ain't long down here. And Nick Saban is gone. Like Nick Saban is retired. Like nigga, sad to say, as a Bama fan, we are going to go through some down years. But nigga, I bleed crimson and white, my nigga. So I ain't changing on my boys. I don't give a fuck how bad it get. It's gonna be good again one day. I'm telling you. I'm neutral though.
I go neutral because as much as I want to see the players getting paid, y'all dragging it. Now we got
Facts.
dudes that would have barely had a preferred walk-on spot, thinking they should get paid for anything and everything. Come on out of there.
That's the same reason I'm right here. It's like I feel like it's good that they're getting paid, but they are dragging it, like you said.
It's
Fact,
50-50.
yeah,
I
Dragon.
benefited from it for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So like, I can't be on either side, but when I see people getting 10 million, 50, but that's crazy. That's OD. Like you, 18-year-old making 10 million is kind of wild.
Sound like some.
Some of these young niggas think they bigger than the program though. That's the problem. They come in thinking they bigger than the program, and some of these bench niggas, that's what they talking about. Some of these bench niggas that play on the bench, you feel me, and just think they got a nigga get a ring and just dip on a nigga. You feel me? Basically on some lame shit.
Sound like some haters.
I ain't hate on nigga make 10 mil though. Shit, that's on the school. That ain't on them. That's on the school paying them that money.
Y'all come in there, hey man, this your boy so and so, man. We checking out this new spot, man. Y'all not even looking at the camera. Come on out of there.
I'm gonna say that's more on the brands than the player. Like if I'm able to give
Facts.
I'm not gonna do it my content. You feel me? I'm a content creator, so I'm gonna do it fully. But from their standpoint, it's like, yo, you gonna pay me 10 mil? You able to book? I'm booked. Like bro, it's like school. If a teacher gonna give you,
If you gonna give me more than my value,
They're supporting the school. So now you
shit,
gotta
I can't complain. That's on the school. That's on the program. That's on the boosters. That's who it's on.
hey man, you still gotta play at the end of the day. Still gotta play. So the
Facts.
NFL,
gotta play.
NFL the main thing.
Facts. Now, with that shit being said, as a Bama fan, nigga, if we pay you, nigga, you got a ball. If we pay you, nigga, you got a ball. No cap. If I pay you, you got a ball now. That's the only thing I got. Do not come asking for that money, nigga, if you ain't balling. I'm sorry. That's the only problem. If you're not balling, nigga, no, nigga. You shouldn't get that paid, nigga. I'm sorry.
Culture, I ain't gonna lie. You got programs just buying players and they going for the bread. They don't
Facts.
want to be there for the deep
Facts.
commitments in portal is crazy work.
And the development of players are cooked, bro.
Making a bag right now. That's crazy.
That's the market.
Touch
Yeah.
the field. Yeah,
That's
I'm talking
that's
about,
capitalism.
you ain't touched the field in 3 years. You making 300 grand a year? No, bro.
Capitalism.
And then you leave, like, bro, they finna put a cap on that.
Like, come on, bro.
They come in a program, collect the bag, and get.
The new NFL kickoff rule is better than the old one.
Fuck no.
If
That
I'm
shit's
going that
trash.
way, it's so bad. It's bad.
That shit is trash, bro. We don't get the Devin Hester, Cordero Patterson, Dante Hall, those type guys, bro. We don't get them no
In
more.
the return game, it's like we don't get Devin Hester returns anymore.
Facts, bro.
Not gonna be a thing. They're trying
Like-
to make it like that, but you're not gonna be able to.
We don't have special teams All-Americans no more, bro.
TV, I'm like, this ain't football.
That shit trash, bro. That shit straight touchback, bro.
CFL. I don't even know what the CFL rules are, but I don't like how they experiment the way the game's been played for all these.
They need to go back to the old
Try to
shit,
do
bro.
Something more safe that ends up the game just don't even look like the game.
Facts, bro.
Give it a buck. I don't really notice it that much when I'm watching the game. Like it's just is what it is, man. It's not that deep.
I feel like they did it to try to make it safer and more exciting, but it's like
It's not exciting, though.
Watching a dude come from right here, sprint down past everybody and make the play. That's the
Facts.
Playing when it's not your brain on the
You
line.
feel me? The nigga trying, like the old head story, like Shannon Sharp story, Terrell Davis stories, playing that special team, and them niggas getting that look coming down, straight up hitting a nigga, knocking a nigga out, like knocking a nigga out to like get the coach's attention. That shit is dead. Sadly to say, that shit might be a dead part of football with the way I ain't gonna say. A dead part of the game for niggas on that side of the ball. Because as far as kickoff and kickoff return, the way it's set up now, I don't think we're going to get none of those. You feel me? In my personal opinion.
Right here, waiting for the guy. He caught it. Out of here. Stupid's gonna press release. It ain't physical no more, bro. Now they just sitting here waiting, peeking over like, all right, he's coming. Like, bro, that's
It's a handful.
Yeah, bro, that shit ass,
they're
bro.
playing patty cake until the returner get there.
Reuben Foster hitting Leonard Fournette ass. Crazy hit. We used to fuck Leonard Fournette ass,
Off
man.
rip. The ego is about to be insane. She can have 600 followers and I still gotta dump about 10 a day. You got 1 million followers?
Facts.
You can tell the type of girl.
Facts. You gotta have a bit with a low follower count.
300 followers, you might get you a good girl, be in church, she be at the library.
Shout out my lady, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my lady. You feel me? Shout out my baby, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my baby, you know what I'm saying? She do got a low follower count, you feel me? My heart, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my girlfriend,
You rather have
man.
a girl that's hidden, or you rather have a girl that's out there and you know she's
It don't
doing that?
matter. She can do
It
whatever.
matters.
It matters because how does she get them followers? Probably showing up on everything. Talking about, oh, you don't want me, you're not romantic no more. You don't appreciate lingerie. You wearing it, dude. Go play.
I ain't okay. Every female don't do that to get followers. Some of these hoes use their hurt for followers. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm hurting. Oh, mental health, all this bullshit. Oh, man. Oh, not disrespecting mental health, but some of them hoes be capping. I can see right through that shit, but hey, that's them.
Hey, top golf, bro. Come on.
At the end of the day,
Facts.
follow count or not, the girl's gonna be going regardless. So you gotta just choose the one that's hidden
Facts.
and choose the one that's
I need the one hidden.
That's my thing. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
honey.
That's the difference between a Spalding and a guy Nerf ball, man. Come on.
Balding is crazy. That tells me a lot. That tells me a lot.
The Nerf ball just don't feel like it don't feel good off the hand. You feel me? The Spalding, it's like
Yeah, 'cause a million motherfuckers done shot it, took a bite out of it and everything. Come on, it's over with.
That's why I'm not all the way over there, but I'm kind of like in the middle. I feel like it doesn't matter as much as people make it seem, but like
How'd you get them followers? Are you if you're a
it
singer?
could be smooth.
There's only a few girls that got respectable follower counts nowadays. I ain't gonna lie.
That's why I'm hedging here.
Okay.
keep it a buck. The following matter more than the followers. The following look like the NFL Rookie Symposium.
That's fact though.
No cap. Your ass out this whole
Extreme
following
extreme cold.
Chief Keith bodyguard.
Extreme heat versus extreme cold. Really?
You're from Montana. You're from
Yeah,
Montana.
but you can't cool down. You can warm up.
You still
Okay,
can,
but I'm gonna still be warm no matter what.
I would rather kick.
I don't know, bro. I ain't played football in so long, bro. But I just remember, like, I never got to play in an extreme cold game. But I also ain't never really played in an extreme hot game. But I done played in a hot game. And nigga, you know when you got them black cleats on that turf, that shit be burning, you feel me? But, you know, with the water, you know what I'm saying? If you energize, I think you gotta take the heat. Cause extreme cold, that shit different, bro. That shit different, especially if you're a quarterback, running back, receiver. Give me the heat if I'm trying to eat, you feel me?
Kicking that the ball doesn't fly further in the cold. I'll kick further out there.
If I'm cold, I don't want to play.
I play
Bro,
receiver.
your
Like,
hands, once your hands get cold, it's over
you're
with.
done.
Like hands get cold, you're done.
Yeah,
You
facts.
gotta stay on the sideline.
You've never been hit
Facts.
in the cold for real. Have you been hit? Oh, you have. You play receiver. I ain't gonna lie.
It's
That nigga like a tight
113
end.
versus negative 15. What
Bro,
would
you
you rather
can't
do?
really heat up though. Like even you do all this, once you step out to the field, oh everything's done. It's
You
over
can't.
with.
It's
You're cold.
adrenaline,
I
and you
don't
got the
care.
heaters on the sideline.
I'm a receiver. By the time my defense finally
You got the
gets
fans on the
ball
sideline
back,
the other
I don't
side.
want the ball no more.
Every
cuz
time
it's
I'm on
too
the
cold.
sideline, I'm sitting as close to that heat warmers. I'm sitting
Yeah.
as close to keep my
Once you
body.
leave, it's over with.
Then even if it's extremely hot, nigga, depending football season come like what it is,
Raps, it's like I'm not trying to.
daylight saving time, whichever one, like where the sun go down early, that shit'll end quick.
Adrenaline is a thing, and
The sun go down
you
quick,
protect yourself.
especially during football season in high school. Probably the beginning of the season, but you know what I'm saying, like that middle part of the season, yeah.
Traps in the Vaseline, you're good to
I'd
go.
rather be in the extreme heat, drink hella water. I'm cool.
That cold, a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie.
Three, you know what I'm saying?
Receiver, you catching the
No,
ball.
not receiver. Talking three black kids.
That's fair.
We're picking the heat over the cold every single time.
Yeah, never pick
Every single time. I can't do a cold.
It's easier to get recruited now than when
Eh.
you guys were in high school.
What?
They kind of older though.
I would be at Bama.
Fuck
I would
no.
have been a 3-star at least.
Fuck no. Fuck no. No disrespect, AJ Green. Fuck no. Fuck no, buddy. If you, I think AJ Green probably like 5'10", 5'11". Nigga, if you ain't running a 4.3, nah, nigga, we don't want you. It's easier to get recruited now because there's more things to go
You got
to.
so many football YouTubers out here now that can react to your push your out there. Oh,
It's easier to get recruited now if you getting on how them niggas trying to get on, like how them niggas trying to get on, like how they saying football creators doing that shit. But like for niggas who don't do that shit, I think it's tougher. Unless you're either a 4-star or 5-star, you know what I'm saying? I don't think 3 stars are getting that much attention, cause with the transfer portal, that shit is tougher. I ain't gonna lie. With the transfer portal, that shit is tougher, cause that shit fucking up the game.
was bought. They already knew who was giving all the stars to, bro. It was
Yeah.
over with.
Yeah, it's just more camps nowadays. It's more footage being out
That
there.
too.
Like, you just got more opportunities to get exposure.
And
That
back
too.
then, college coaches used to hate on 7-on-7. Nowadays, them they're pulling up to them tournaments.
Facts.
Yes, they vouching for it. They got their kids in it now. And now you don't even got to be at the big 7-on-7s. You can go to little rinky dink, get you a good highlight, end up on overtime somewhere. End up on AJ.
But for the lower, for like the niggas that ain't doing that, but for the niggas that ain't doing that though, and ain't getting that attention, what I mean, the transfer portal is killing that shit though. Like, bruh, you can't sell a nigga a dream. Coaches can try to sell a nigga a dream, but probably after that year, if you're bringing niggas in, like you telling me, hey, you gonna be the next nigga up, bro. They bringing niggas in. Even if you getting recruiting, they telling you like, yeah, we got you a spot. But then it's another player that presents themselves that has established himself in college. They're gonna take that player over the nigga in high school, cause the percentage of him developing and staying is so low nowadays, bro. Sad to say.
Show you, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, end up in a voiceover. Pull up to a D101.
Yeah, but I get what they saying though.
Snap in real football. You go
Respectfully, I get what they saying.
Nowadays, you get 6th graders, 7th graders getting offered too.
Already knowing. I got a couple
Fact.
on my team.
Corner is the hardest position on the football field.
Yes, easily. Easily.
Say O-line.
Fuck no.
O-line, and quarterback.
As an O lineman, left tackle, that's it. Left tackle is hard. Me personally, my ranking would be corner. I think I go corner, quarterback, left tackle. Left tackle is the third hardest position to play in football, easily, because you're going against easily the best defensive player on the line. The best defensive lineman, you know what I'm saying? You're the quarterback's blindside. Like you're one of the most, you're the most important offensive lineman. Like you're the big dollar offensive lineman. You know what I'm saying? Center, if you can snap, center is a breeze. Cause you're not really finna go against a nose like that. Center is a breeze. You're constantly getting help. Only reason left tackle isn't higher than quarterback for me is because they also get help too in certain stints. Cause you got the tight end sometimes you got the guards, certain shit. But it's number 3 for me. Quarterbacks 2, corner 1, cause that shit is tough. No cap.
Quarterback, and then probably corner. Offensive line, you not southern. You not leaving. Corner can get
Facts.
better one time, take a few plays off, you know what I'm saying, come back in, they can play zone. O-line, you all game, you can have the number 1 D lineman in the nation, you got it, you know what I'm saying, it's one-on-one.
They slide over, get a little
Yeah.
get a tight end to stay in the block. Yeah, there's a lot of help you get. I say O-line. I would give them third though.
Yeah, third.
I say corner the hardest because 1, you're going against probably the most athletic people on the field. 2, they know where they're going.
Facts.
You don't. And 3, you're moving backwards doing it all.
Facts.
A lot of reaction. You got to react like that. You got to have
Facts.
a quick mind. You feel me? If you get blurred, like you gotta
One
get back
fuck
next
up at
play.
corner, bro.
Same thing
One
over
fuck
again.
up corner. You
Same
get
person.
beat at corner,
Try you again if they get you.
bad.
Yeah, so it's a lot going into it. A lot of mental, a lot of physical.
That's every argument I've ever used in every group chat. This is the first time I've finally got agreed with the majority. Everybody always says quarterback, and I understand what y'all talking about. But like you just said, you got the fastest, most athletic people coming at you full speed.
Facts.
You're going backwards. You can lock him up the whole game.
Get beat one time.
Get
Trash
beat
game.
one time in the fourth quarter. Ooh, da, 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 da. They say have a short-term memory. You gonna remember that player. You gonna remember that, especially if you in South Florida. You gonna remember that.
Not to mention, you be in perfect position, right? You be right here on it, ball over the outside shoulder. Boom.
I'm
Great
coming to
position.
get it,
Don't
and I
matter.
might celebrate on your man. Come
don't
on.
matter.
For me, at quarterback, yeah, you gotta know what everybody's doing, but you knew that since you was a jit. You knew
Right.
that since you was a little kid that was, and you learn it over time, bro. And you got all these big rush you, but I also got big people protecting me, cuz.
Let me say one thing too. If
Yeah.
you're not in the NFL, bro, most of these quarterbacks, the OC telling them exactly what to do. They telling them to read. They telling them who to
Right.
go to. It's not as much.
Most of these
mental-
quarterback with a fast running back,
Y'all trying to make it out.
quarterback with a 5 running back, most of you niggas are just, That's all you doing. If you got a 5 running back, that's what you're mostly doing. That's it.
All I'm saying is I would much rather go suit up and play quarterback tomorrow than go out there and play.
Facts. I'll throw 5 touchdowns.
It's me versus him out here.
I'll throw 5 touchdowns
It's someone
right
that's
now.
making hips. I mean, I'm
it's
saying
like
quarterbacks
offensive.
easy.
Put me in the 37U league right now.
Yeah.
I'm not playing corner.
All
That shit
these
dead.
trainers out here, they teaching them all kinds of new combinations. I ain't about to be the guinea pig, getting put on a teach tape. I'm good.
No, but there's also that aspect of sitting in underneath on cover 2, but knowing you got nobody to drop back.
No cap, being that corner nigga, it's some plays on corner where niggas, like Deion Sanders said, niggas, it look like you getting beat, but it's your zone. You not getting beat. A nigga supposed to be there. Niggas with blown coverage can fuck you up. It'll make you look bad. You know what I'm saying? Corners do have to go through a lot.
Cover, in cover 2. Like there's just so much depth to it, and you don't know what they're doing. That's the key thing.
Facts.
The fact that you don't know, and you got to play backwards.
Facts.
And then he messed around and dumped it down to a running back. Now I got to tackle Derrick Henry.
Right.
Come on out of here.
Kicker is the easiest position.
No.
in football field.
Is kicker and punter the same thing?
No, I mean it's 60% mental. What other position is 60% mental on the field?
Quarterback, corner.
I would argue that long
Linebacker.
snapping is easier than the kicking.
Long snapper, the holder.
Than the kicking part itself. So if you're saying on the field, if the kicker is on the field, then the only time would be kickoff that it is technically. But everyone's the same on kickoff. You just go tackle dude. If anything, the kicker got to do more than most people on the foot.
If the kicker had more of an, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had one job. First of all, kick the ball, make that. Second of all, I don't even know where I was going with this.
Exactly.
That nigga lost.
Come over here.
He lost. Yeah, go over there.
I'm saying
Yeah.
right here. Yeah, you have one job. You know what I'm saying? Make the field goal. If you don't make the
That's
field
tough,
goal,
though.
bro, you're not a good kicker. I don't think it's the easiest position, but no. But I think definitely you got one job.
It's bottom 3. It's bottom 3.
Yeah.
I feel you with the whole. I was just like you at one point. You just got one job. Make it through. I don't care how mental, how hard it is. That's your only requirement. While we conditioning and hitting this, all you got to do is go out there with a bag of balls and a tee and kick. That's all you got to do.
Right.
Me, if we ain't attempt a field goal all game, and you
Right.
expect me to come in here and hit the
your
game
job.
winner,
Man,
no
would.
guys a net to warm up. Yeah, that's your job.
Then,
That's what's practice.
then, like being in the game, like I've seen this shit happen before. Like nigga, I was at the Birmingham Bowl. I think it was Memphis versus. I couldn't remember the other team, but the nigga made the field goal the first time, but he got ice. If a kicker gets ice and make that first one, that second one, the pressure that's applied to that next one, it's tough, bro. And coming from a nigga that was in high school that had straight shit kickers, bro. The kickers we had in high school, so ass. Nigga, we lost a whole game to go to the playoffs my senior year. Because a nigga missed 2 field goals in that game and we could have just went for 2 the whole game. That's just how bad the kicking was. Nigga, we probably made 5 field goals. And I might be lying about that shit in high school. So kicker is it's a pressure. I ain't gonna say pressure position, but it's a position
Play all game.
that takes skill.
You win and drive. Coach says, yo, bro, come in. You in the boundary. You gotta come in. You ain't getting no reps on this month. Nothing. You don't know
That's
your
tough.
56 yards.
That's
Gotta
years
walk it
of
off.
work.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but think about it though. You ain't play all game. You
I
ain't
get
get to. Everybody know you gotta get into a little rhythm. You don't get no time. He got bad drip. Nobody even know his name. He gotta come in and win the game. 56
Right.
with some wind, some crowd, probably an ice timeout in there.
Kickers only get one shot to do their job every single time. You get to line up and do it again.
You get second
Fact.
You
down,
get one
third
shot
down.
every time.
Hey, man, it's part of the.
And if you
I
miss
told
it,
y'all
you're
been in that
cut.
position,
You
though.
know what?
I don't care. Super Bowl,
Hashtag.
Hey, you know what? Y'all don't do Oklahoma's?
game winning kick in the Super Bowl, 56 yards,
Yeah, I wa-
down by 2.
There's only so much we can do.
Yeah.
I complain about kick at practice. You know what I'm saying? They be talking
Kick
about
for
they be
2
back
straight
there
hours?
just inside the locker room, chilling at practice, vibing. They don't got meetings.
You ain't never dropped the rock in the game?
Yes.
Exactly. All you do is catches. You get on jugs all day. You come in the game fourth quarter. This month bullets and stretching. You nervous as a bit.
That's a part of the game. A kicker gonna miss a field goal, receiver gonna drop the ball, corner gonna get blurred. You feel me?
Type
You get
shit.
to line up and do it again, and we don't.
Y'all do.
Sometimes you don't. We get
Y'all too. No, they don't. Yes, they do.
Every time we're on the field and miss, there's points left on the board.
Facts, but
And
y'all
then
can
come back to you.
Everyone watching should hit subscribe so Adam can hit 1 million subs.
You didn't watch this far. You might as well watch more.
Why you hit subscribe on Adam's channel? Hit subscribe on the rest of our channels.
And Audible.
Hit subscribe on my channel too. You feel me? Hit subscribe on my channel. You feel me? Hit subscribe on my shit. You feel me? Tap in for sure. I got some more shit dropping, man. Shit finna get big, man.
My
Definitely
kids
subscribe to
play
me.
Sports, whether they like it or not.
Nah, I disagree.
Yeah. that's
I ain't finna.
the only reason
As a kid, like I didn't really like football when it started out. It grew on me, you know, probably like year or 2. But I wouldn't force sports on my kids. Like I let them play and pick which one they like, and I let them play that sport. Like later on, they probably like if they like soccer, shit, they gonna ball in soccer. That's what they gonna play. If they wanna, but you know, help their footwork. It's gonna help their footwork. I just want to be, you know, interact with other kids. You know what I'm saying?
Because like if they really don't want to play sports and like they're gonna be trash, I don't want that like reflecting badly on me. So like now it's like
Not even much of that. If they just don't want to play, that ain't
they don't wanna
something
do it,
from the force
I know
on
it's
them.
probably gonna be trash. So like are we not even gonna know? Like
Right.
do band, do something. Just make sure you're productive in your time, right? What you're
Facts.
working towards, make sure you're working towards it. So if you want to be a
Facts.
musician, if you want to be a streamer nowadays, like just make sure you're putting hours into working the same way I
Facts.
did when I was an athlete. I'll be proud of you.
Love that answer. And I was, that's why
It's like
I marinated
they're
for a
trash
little
though.
minute.
Like bro, imagine your kid.
There's so many sports out there. I don't need you to play football. I don't need you to play basketball. That would be fantastic, but I need you to be active.
No, they're gonna start out in sports, but if it's a clear
Facts.
on, it's like yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
With this.
You're gonna play sports. I ain't say you gotta go
Yeah.
pro, but you gonna come out. When
But
you
like
a kid, you
when
ain't
he
sitting
says,
in the
but when he
crib on
says,
Fortnite.
when he says whether you like, when they say whether you like it or not, it's like if they're 4 years old.
Yeah, you got-
Like once if they hit like 7, they're like, I don't like this. I don't like. I
Fact.
don't want to play football. All right, cool, you're not gonna play football. Like you're not doing that.
Sucks.
You can't be out there with no heart.
You can't vote, you can't drive, you can't do nothing else without parental consent. You ain't get on Fortnite or no bull.
No. You gonna figure something out that like you gonna do that like
Yeah.
stimulates your mind, stimulates the body and all that. But
Facts.
you're not gonna be sitting there.
Playing the game on it.
Like I ain't gonna be sitting there in the crowd, bro. Like what's your pops like tough at the ball?
What I'm saying, you said play sports. You don't gotta play football. Okay, this ain't the vibe. Pack that shit up and try soccer. All right, that ain't the vibe. Pack that up and come be a professional juggler.
They
I
sitting
don't
there
care.
trying to play
You finna
baseball,
compete with something.
missed the tee like 5 times. Like
And then you pack.
like, nah.
You either take him out there, put some time in him, or say pack it
That's
up
what
and
I'm
go to
saying.
a
I'm gonna spend so much time on different things that we're gonna find something.
We
It's
gonna
gonna be
find
too much of
something
a
you like.
culture in the household to not be.
I grew up in a city where it was either you game bang, you play sports. So I'm putting my kids in sports at 5 years old, track. Kids in idle time and all that, you start doing bad. I've seen
Yeah, I'm putting them in sports though, but I ain't finna force a sport on
What
them.
causes the most issues in youth sports?
Probably the only person in here with an entire channel dedicated to youth. I see so much bull
Yeah.
out there.
I can feel
Think
it.
about our last answer, but those are parents, the dads, you can see the kid literally do not want to be there, and the dad's practically running the routes for him. You got so many parents out there blocking their blessings, trying to act like their kid's hot the whole time this kid wants to play soccer, bro, and they force him to do something they don't want to do, and it shows in the game.
Facts.
So I feel you on your last answer, bro. You got parents out there yelling, hey, I don't care what the coach say, do this, that, and the third. Coach, Dad, you don't even know what play we called. You telling them to run a go ball. Now you running them into something else, and the kid trying to listen to you. He trying to
Facts.
listen
You
to
fucking him up.
He trying to listen
For
to his other
sure.
teammates. You rattling the kid, bro. They're not grown enough to make those decisions. Like
Then the
that.
old heads be out that bitch. Well, I don't know about nowadays. I ain't tapped into youth football, but
like
niggas,
50% parents.
old heads out that bitch betting on the games and shit. They probably still do it though. It's still, it ain't never gonna change, but
Coaches, some of y'all be dead wrong. Parents, some of y'all be dead wrong.
But there's good parents for these bad parents. There's gonna be good parents, bad parents, anything you do, not just sports. You know what I'm saying? I'm 50-50, but I've seen a lot of bad parents in sports though, especially with youth. You know what I'm saying? It can go either way.
I've obviously seen a lot of it through your stuff, but I do think social media has altered youth sports a little bit too. So where
Facts.
they see the older kids doing stuff that's like probably stuff they shouldn't be doing. Like I see a 6-year-old football throwing the ball at the other kid and stuff like that. It's like I feel like there's stuff that they see on social media that they think is cool.
That's
and try
true.
to replicate, but then also coaches also play into it. So
Facts.
I'm not all the way over there, but
I think a part of it too is that now everything is just like videotape. Cause like back when we
Yeah.
played, it was bad parents too. Like I don't think it's
Yeah.
anything worse
Of
now than it
course.
was before. I think everything's just now like video.
yeah, everything
So, like,
video.
you see it, but
I don't know. I ain't see it as much as I do now, bro.
Yeah.
Especially because they know they're on
but you be
camera.
at like all different places too.
Yeah, I be
like
there,
you be seeing
bro.
like Jersey to
Yeah.
California. Like you see all of it. Like I feel like it was just bad back then.
I see a lot, bro. I see a lot of parents that come out there almost looking for a problem. Like they coming out here looking to bicker. I'm like, yo, bro, watch the game. The game's about them. Let them play the game, bro. They trying to fight the other parents, bro. Watching. We're all watching the same game. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you can say whatever you want. They still got line to go play, cuz like.
There should
Nah.
be an age limit for college football.
I don't know. That
Like,
ain't
a
none of
lot
my
of things
business.
really got like messed up in terms of like ages and all that stuff. Guys getting extra years and things of that nature. We're kind of out of that phase now. So I think we're going to start seeing the ages kind of go back to normal. So I think it was just an anomaly for a few years just based on the fact a bunch of guys got extra.
It really don't matter to me. It
I
don't
think we're going to see it moving
affect
forward,
me.
so I don't think it's like that big an issue.
It's a big thing in the kicking community. You can come over from Australia and be like 26 and you start college, so it's ruining stuff for like incoming kickers coming straight out of high school in the U.S.
I will say, the tough 5-star kickers, I say this about everything too. The tough players, they don't have no issues. The Ryan Williams, the Jeremiah Smiths, you tough, you're not gonna have an issue. At some point, it's like, I might have been a fringe D1 player. Now the fringe, get pushed down to FCS, get pushed down to D2, get pushed down to D3. So the cream rise to the top. You feel me? If you're tough, there's always gonna be a spot for you.
Like I was like that straight out of high school, but then you develop once you're in there. If you're still able to get that 3-star kicker, bring him into Alabama, he's going to develop with the right coaching. So you're coming in at 26 years old.
I mean, that's like an extreme example. That's like a one.
It happens. It's a whole thing.
I know, but that's like
it's like an actual thing in kicking.
That's like
it's
a 2% thing at tops.
For kickers, it's the main problem.
Kickers, y'all kickers, like y'all.
That's why I'm over.
College football also added that JUCO rule. That you have 2 years. You can play 2 years of JUCO and go have 4 years eligibility at your D1 plus medical red shirts and red shirts and all that stuff. So now it's gonna be 28-year-old.
Nigga, they got a 10th year of college, so
we're not gonna see that. It's a small issue that is gonna get blown out of proportion just because it's gonna make all the headlines, but it's not gonna be that big an issue.
When you think of college football, you think of 18 years old to like 24. That's the age range.
Even 24 is like because of the 6 years.
Yeah, 24 pushing it.
24 like now it's gonna be like 22, 23 is the kind of
that's the.
nigga, you 30, bro. Get that shit up.
That might be the rule. Like, but 24, you should not no longer be in school, bro. Get your in the 37U, UFL workout, something. Come on out of here. You playing against kids, cause especially nowadays you got true freshmen coming in ready to rock right now.
Yeah, we see Jeremiah Smith.
Bro, when I was a true freshman, I'm 17 years old, true freshman. I'm competing for a spot with a 21-year-old redshirt freshman. What are we doing here, cuz? What are we doing here? You went to prep school, then had a medical red shirt, then had an academic red shirt, a gray shirt, a blue shirt. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Like, JUCO's a whole different story. We had 31-year-olds in there talking shit, acting like they doing something. Gang, this is not semi-pro. I don't know if you know that.
I had some people in my DMs like, yo, I'm 26. I'm thinking about going back to JUCO to try and like revive my career. I'm like, hey, come on, hit the oil rig or something.
I could have went to the league.
Hey, nigga.
To this day.
I don't know. It's
Hey, nigga, I'm sorry, man. If I was taller, my nigga, I'm 5'9", bro. I'm 5'9", bro, and I was fat. You feel me? I was robbed of a skill position, bro. They put my hand in the dirt, man. They told me to block or go get the quarterback, man. That's my whole football career. If I had an opportunity at quarterback, of course. If I was taller and had an opportunity at quarterback, I really could have made it at any position, you know what I'm saying? Any skill position. Other than corner, I don't want to play that shit. And anything offensively, I think I could have made the league, yeah, for sure. Fuck defense, to be honest.
Questions.
Except safety. I would like to play safety.
College, no. Now, yeah.
just got out of college, didn't make it to the league, went to the CFL, you know what I'm saying? Hey, can't really say too much.
To this day, I did what I had to do my senior year in terms of postseason all-star games, got MVP in that joint, had all 32 of my pro day camps. Everybody waited it out and stayed in shape and everything. I found content. I said, I kind of like this. I had 1 foot in content, 1 foot in some cleats. I didn't give the football path as strong as a commitment as I gave the content. If I would have just stayed there, to this day,
You made the right decision, bro. AJ Green. Maybe, I'm trolling a little bit, but AJ Green, you made the right
still
decision.
get calls from
For
the
sure.
UFL overseas. At this point, I just like content so much. I like Raising Cane's so much. That chapter has got slowly and then every time I get the chance,
AJ Green was nice, though. He was nice, though. I ain't gonna lie.
who cares? They're Achilles.
You take tendonitis out both my knees, it's a whole different story. But even when I returned,
nice,
you feel me? It was like a couple months ago. It was one of those, I just don't have to, like AJ said, don't have the same passion for it no more, because you can't really be 1 foot in.
AJ nice.
You got to be all the way committed to it.
AJ nice,
If you're
though.
not,
He was nice,
it's
though.
like, yeah, he ain't really.
I don't know who this nigga is,
So
but
I was
he
like,
probably was nice. I think he said he went to Michigan.
Loved playing it, but I don't know if I love the whole process and being committed to it no more.
A lot of us went to small schools. You was at Utah State, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like a medium, you know what I'm saying?
Michigan.
I went to Michigan and Utah State. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but like come from Sacramento State, Montana, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit harder to make it to that level from a smaller school. I'm not saying it's not possible. It's definitely possible, but you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit harder. Like I did what I had to do in college, still didn't make it. So
For me, the path was there, and I still know exactly what steps I gotta do. But for me, my drive with football was my way to make a living for myself and make my mark. I found a different avenue, and this hurts a lot less. So I'm like, yeah,
You're way better.
might have got him
The
placed
content,
over
and
here.
you definitely made the right
If I
decision.
would have played a different position, I would have had more females.
Oh, nigga, I ain't get no bitches in school. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I ain't get no bitches. Depending on position, I think if you play quarterback, you obviously gonna get the bitches. You know what I'm saying? Running back. If you scoring touchdowns, making plays, of course you gonna get some bitches on your dick. But you know, for me,
It took me a second to register. Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, wait a minute,
If
what
I
you talking about?
if I was a black quarterback back there,
Wait a minute. I'm
real-
confused where
you
I'm
know what
standing right
saying?
now.
If I was back there, if
that's
I
like
played
if
So-
you didn't play receiver, you would have had more hoes.
the only position I
over here.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
the only position I could think of is like if I played quarterback.
Bro,
fact.
y'all was receivers, bro. You was
would've
getting
been
no hoes at
sorry.
receiver. If you was getting no hoes at
You would have been
receiver,
sorry. You was playing quarterback.
I play a line, bro. Yeah, I wasn't getting no
If I had
hoes.
a driving passion, I put a receiver at quarterback.
I was a shy guy though, so I wasn't getting no hoes anyway.
Exactly.
I felt like one girl in high
More
school.
girls D3 though.
Oh, we don't want them girls.
Okay, but who said I'm going D3 though? Y'all say
you said
If
quarterback.
I was a Sac State quarterback, actually, you right.
I know. You know.
You right. Because my quarterback was black, so I ain't gonna. Feel me?
Get on that jumbotron one time. I could smooth talking to DMs. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie though. I know some bench players that really, you know what I'm saying, got them too. So like, you gotta just have the mouthpiece. If you got the
So
mouthpiece, you can get in the door regardless.
So
You
shit.
gotta play for real. You gotta say you a D1 athlete and like you good.
For all they know, they watching the game. They don't know what the going on. You might be in, you might not be in.
They
You
don't
never
know.
know.
Helmet on. They just all they say is I'm talking to a guy on the football team. Like I'm in there.
Y'all ever had someone who's
Facts.
like, yo, good game. After the game, you ain't played like at all. Like, single
Exactly.
snap.
They don't
You're
know.
like, all right, bro. All right, like cool.
Tom Brady is the best quarterback to ever play.
He is. Sadly, he is. I don't think he's the most talented though.
I say he's the greatest quarterback. I think Mahomes is the best quarterback. Mahomes' skill set is better in terms
Yeah,
of
talent-wise,
obviously,
Mahomes.
Brady has the accolades. Brady has like the achievements. So I'll
Facts.
say he's the greatest of all time.
Facts.
But best, it's a difference to me. Best,
Facts.
best skill
For
set,
sure.
best
I'm with him.
skills. That's Mahomes.
I ain't watched too much football back in the day to be able to give my real opinion. Cause I ain't watched Joe Montana play. I ain't watched all them up. You know what I'm saying? But Tom Brady cold though. He top 5 for sure. But I don't know. At least I ain't do that much research.
6th round
No.
pick, 7 rings. Look what
He's
his
one.
receivers and everything were. I mean, Gronk was smooth, but
He had top tier defense.
obviously good. But like, you know what I mean?
You know that like build someone
Yeah,
else
bro.
up.
But your best target is a tight end.
What you mean? Brady had Randy Moss at one point.
At one point for what? One
End of
season?
the end of his career.
I feel you. But how many rings he had?
7.
He got some of them, man.
Who do you know could retire from the team he was with for about 20-something years, say, psych, I lied, go to a whole different program, recruit himself, and go win the bowl that same year, come throwing out of there? Thomas Brady is the one.
I had good drip when I played.
Hell yeah. I will fly fuck.
I'd say
I will fly fuck on that sideline, boy. I was on the sideline 3 years counting interception, but I will fly fuck though.
I'm copping a plea deal just because I don't want y'all to go fact check it. I wore what I was comfortable in. I was just a single leg sleeve, single arm sleeve kind of guy.
I would fly
Too
fucking
crazy. I
high
was
school.
Superstitious. That's what I wore when I had my back.
Like freshman year, I was bullshit my senior year, but I would fly
if I
fuck.
wore a sleeve, I felt like I was gonna fumble every time. Anytime I wore a sleeve, I had like some in my head. I was gonna
I'll
fumble.
fly
Took
fuck.
that shit off, or a band, nothing on my arms, nothing on my legs. I ain't had drip till my last year when I started getting comfortable with myself. So I had like 2 years of drip, but the rest of my football career,
Bro, I wore a wrist coach and I knew all the plays.
I'd say mine was better in high school. 1, because I got to actually wear leg sleeve. They didn't let us do 1 leg sleeve in college. I had to wear 97, so I might even have to go this way, just because of the number. 97 is not bad,
Slightly
but it's not great. I wore 17 in high school, so I'd say it's better in high school than it was in college.
And I mean, like y'all said, simple drip, good drip. Like you don't got to do.
Facts.
Like when you start doing more, the more you do, that's when it starts getting. I don't know. I feel like.
Ain't you the dude that does the dripper skips?
Exactly.
Hey, y'all gotta let us know if you agree or disagree with what we said down in the comments. Make sure y'all subscribe while you're down there, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Today we're about to find out.
W video, man. I definitely like this video for sure, man. But that's the end of the video, man. It was some good. I had some agrees, I had some disagrees with them. You know what I'm saying? But that's the end of the video, man. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. I got some more coming. Word.